Japanese.
They don't work for the anime too, do they? Or they? Okay.
次のゲームはやっぱりもっとキャラクターいっぱい増やしてで、もっとシナリオをいろんなものを入れていきたいな。
So the question you asked was, what's going to be the next RPG game? Yeah.
I asked, the next RPG that's going to come out in Japan.
The next RPG game, it's still undisclosed, but yes, they are working on something, and they're working on increasing the number of characters and the number of scenarios for that.
So
that's
there
as far as
is another one coming, but we don't have any more information, so stay tuned. Let me ask some other questions here.
In Japan, on the fighting games for GameCube and Wii, they're about 3 games ahead. How was it when developing the American version of Revolution, but we're behind Japan?
I'm not sure what you mean by how is it.
Well, the fact that the last game's come out was Flash Ninja 2. Japan is up to Shippuden 2. How did you create the American version of Battle Revolution?
The question was, how do we go from Shippuden back into what the U.S. Right. That's the most difficult thing about this process with the Naruto series, because Japan is about 3 years ahead of us with Shippuden series. As much as I would like to go ahead and use the Shippuden series, the licensure requires us to keep it within the U.S. Time frame. And the problem with that is there are no pre-Shippuden Wii games. So basically you have to create it from scratch and reconvert and get all the models for the Wii. It's not a localization process, it's a completely new process. So it's a lot of work, but it's still fun.
And I want to read the Shippuden
Thank you,
manga, but I can't read in Japanese.
What's your question?
It's out in December, I think. It's out in December.
A lot of the moves, when you ported it over and then you change it.
But I can't read
I wanted to know why you kept some of the moves the same and then changed a lot of moves like Conquerors and Tenten. A lot of the moves don't work the same. But like Naruto and Sasuke still work the same. You do the same combos.
That's a design decision by the design team. In terms of that, I mean, we try to translate as much as we can from the previous version, because there's a lot of players in the GameCube version that's going to be making transition, so we want to keep it as much as possible. But since we're going from the GameCube to the Wii version, the engine changes up a little bit, and that requires the developers to change stuff around. So things that we could translate over, we did, but there are certain other areas, designers, they had to change it around. I would really like to give you a more specific technical reason, but I don't have the design person.
Okay, well thank you very much.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
So we got a question over here.
This new Naruto game, they still have that sequence with Naruto, I think classification number 8.
So the question again was,
Sasuke Shidori, Naruto, I think got beat. It's been that long.
is that in the new Clash of Ninja game?
The new Clash of Ninja game takes you all the way up to, I believe, this legendary Sannin. So it doesn't take you up quite all the way up to where you have the final valley, where you have the showdown between Naruto and Sasuke. That's what I'm showing you around.
Okay, you have a question? Question was, how long did it take for you to become a game designer, and what kind of schooling did you have to become a game designer?
I'll have this perhaps to answer that question.
All right, thank you, sir.
More engraved in, probably.
Very good.